So you're just now diving into the world of freelance writing. You're trying to figure out how to get your first freelance writing jobs. You're looking for videos on how to find freelance writing jobs, and you're seeing the same crappy advice over and over and over again. Go to Upwork, go to job boards, it's all great. And then you actually go to Upwork and you go to those job boards and it says, oh, we're not looking for more writers. Oh, you're too expensive. Oh, we're gonna go hire someone from Pakistan for $1 an article. I get it. That sucks. And so then you probably question, what is this whole freelance writing thing anyway? Everyone says it's so easy. Everyone says it's the easiest way to make money online. And you're just like, no, that's BS. You can't get work. You can't get freelance writing jobs in 2019, 2020, and beyond. Here to tell you, that's not true. You just have to know where to look. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you 5 freelance writing job boards that don't suck and can actually get you high quality, high paying, regular work. Let's jump into it. What's up? If you don't know me, I'm Sean Ogle of Location Rebel, where we teach you how to build small businesses you can run from anywhere in the world. That's going to allow you to do, well, more of the stuff you love and spend less time sitting in front of a computer. So like I said, in today's video, we're going to talk about 5 freelance writing job boards that don't suck. Let's be clear, I think that freelance writing job boards and job boards in general are one of the easiest ways to get started. I do not think it is the best way in order to get freelance writing work. We'll cover that in other videos. I think once you actually learn how to send a proper cold email, that's going to be a much more effective way for you to get freelance writing work. But for now, when you're just starting out, maybe you don't have a portfolio yet, you've never done it, you don't have a website, you need to get started, you want to start building some positive momentum, and job boards are a great way to do it. But you got to make sure you're going to the right job boards. So let's give you my 5 favorite freelance writing job boards. Okay, the first one is one you've probably heard of because it's been around, well, basically forever. It's been around for over a decade, and that's ProBlogger.com. They're one of the OGs of blogging online, and so it makes sense that their job boards are going to be really good because they attract other bloggers looking for high-quality freelance writing work. So I was just in there this week, and I was really surprised with how high quality the opportunities were. At the time of me doing this video, there was one for Get Rich Slowly, which is one of the best personal finance blogs out there. It was actually one of the sites that I first guest posted for, and it led to my biggest traffic day ever at the time of publishing it. And now they're looking to hire writers that are qualified in the personal finance space. So that's just one example of a great opportunity that I've seen on ProBlogger. So that would be my first stop. If you're not necessarily wanting to go into like journalistic type places, you don't want to write for like major magazines or publications or newspapers, and you want to kind of stick to freelance blogging, then ProBlogger is where it's at. They've got opportunities in just about every niche imaginable, and generally they pay pretty well. So I would start with ProBlogger. Okay, the second one is the aptly named freelancewriting.com. A ton of opportunities on their job boards across a wide variety of different industries. It expands a little bit beyond just some of the blogging stuff that you might see on ProBlogger. I saw SaaS companies, I saw construction companies, I saw e-commerce companies, I saw everything from content writing to copywriting to ads. I mean, there's a ton of different things there depending on what your skill set is. So if you're looking for a broad base of opportunities for freelance writing online, I think that's a great way to go, especially considering a lot of these are positions that pay really well, and a lot of them are, part-time or full-time remote work opportunities. So if you don't necessarily want to go the freelance route and you're actually looking for a job, then there could be some opportunities there, despite the fact it is freelancewriting.com, freelance. So there's plenty of freelance opportunities, but also some remote work opportunities as well. So would check that out. So now the third one, what if you are looking for jobs that are more in the journalistic space, publications, magazines, newspapers, things like that? Well then, I'd go to mediabistro.com because they have a lot of those types of opportunities. So one of the things you'll find with these different job boards is they each cater to kind of a slightly different market, whether it's blogging, whether it's e-commerce, whether it's, magazines. And so you kind of have to sift through to figure out what the perfect fit for you is. But the great thing is, as a freelance writer, you don't have to be limited to one specific thing. Yes, it's great if you find a niche and you become the golf writer or the personal finance writer or whatever it is, but one of the things you'll learn as you start freelancing more is you start learning how to research quickly and how to write about all sorts of different topics. So by watching all of these sites, rather than just locking in on one, you're going to come across opportunities you might not have seen otherwise that have the potential to expand your business in a whole different direction that might be really lucrative that you didn't consider before. So frequenting these sites on a regular basis is is definitely something that I recommend, because the opportunity that ends up being the biggest and the best might not have been the one you were initially considering, and it might not have been in a direction that you had even thought you might ever go. So Media Bistro is a great way to expand beyond just the blogging stuff, find some of the more actual journalistic opportunities that can make a lot of sense. Okay, the next one, kind of along those same lines, is journalismjobs.com. And again, most of these ones are going to be, pretty serious writing jobs for, more major publications. I've seen colleges that are looking for freelance writing. I've seen, publications and magazines like US News. I saw the Daily Mail, they were looking for a copywriter. So there's lots of opportunities. And just because maybe you don't have a formal background in writing, just because you didn't graduate with a writing degree, that doesn't mean you can't qualify for these jobs. Personality is a big factor, responsiveness is a big factor, and knowledge base. So if you've got skills in a particular niche, then there's a good chance you're going to win out over somebody who is a little bit more broad-based. So don't let the fact you may not have a writing degree put you off from applying to some of these jobs, because if you know how to write and you can be professional and you can be responsive, there's a good chance that one of these is going to be a good fit for you. So the fifth job board I recommend checking out for freelance writing jobs online is going to be flexjobs.com. Now, there's all sorts of freelance jobs on FlexJobs, but I found some of their writing ones to be particularly good. So one of the questions I get asked a lot is, how do you get started with technical writing? Technical writing jobs tend to pay really well, and it's doing things like writing instruction manuals and things like that, kind of boring but specialized work. Well, on FlexJobs, I found quite a few technical writing jobs that are available, so I think that's a great place to get started if that's the type of work that you're looking for. But it's certainly not limited to just that. I've seen a lot of straight up content jobs, more SEO related jobs, so there's a lot of opportunities. And I like how it's segmented out by part-time job or freelance job or full-time job, so you can really get a sense of what they're looking for in a writer, so you can figure out if it's going to be a good fit for the type of work that you're looking for as well. Okay, so I know I said we were only going to do 5, but I got one more for you, so we're going to throw in a 6th one, and that is Pangaean.com. So Pangaean started out mostly for travel writing and travel job boards, but it's expanded into all types of different work now. You've got to set up a free account in order to be able to view most of the job opportunities, but it's definitely one I would keep in mind, again, because it's just going to provide a little bit of a different perspective than some of the other boards. That's one of the key things, is once you kind of start finding some of these niche job boards, whether it's one specifically for technical writing or specifically for travel, that's when a lot of these opportunities start to present themselves. Because usually someone who's looking to hire a writer, they know they're going to have better luck on something that's a little bit more specialized than something that's super broad, like, say, Upwork. And that's why we're not recommending Upwork in this video. So there you go. If you're just getting started, those are 6 different job boards I would check out to start getting freelance writing work. And I would just keep this in mind, that I don't think job boards are the be-all end-all. I don't think they're the best way to get high-paying, long-term clients. We'll do a whole separate video all about how to craft a perfect pitch and find the right people to pitch, because I think that's a more sustainable way to get work in the long term. But this is a great way to supplement things and to get going. So if you like this video, make sure to hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified every Monday and Thursday when we have our new videos that come out, and give this video a thumbs up. We help you build small businesses that are going to allow you to do more of the stuff you love in life. And if you haven't checked it out yet, make sure to go check out this video all about getting started freelance writing. So if you're looking for the absolute basics, you're just getting going, this video is going to be super helpful. And with that, I'm gonna go figure out what video to shoot for you next week. So we'll see you soon. Have a great day.